welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Pilar and I do go by Pili. And for today's video, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me on a homework day. So I am doing like a little day in the life as a mom and college student, and that's pretty much what you guys saw in the morning. I was getting my babies ready for daycare because I have a day full of homework, and then I do have class later, which is online on Zoom, but that's until a little bit later. So we're going to be doing that today. I really have to do my quiz. I have a quiz for biology, so I have to do that. And then I do have some homework for my social work class, and I think I have an assignment for biology as well. I just made myself some breakfast, so I'm going to be eating that while I do my homework. So if you guys want to see my day as a mom and as a college student, then just keep on watching. I am actually all done with my homework, and I put on my sweater because I got really cold, but I'm gonna leave already because I'm gonna go pick up my baby soon. But before that, I have to stop by at the vet really quick for my dog, and I might stop by my mom's too if I have time, so we're gonna go do that. But before I go, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I did right now. I was journaling for a little bit, so I recently got this little journal because I want to start to like journal, because honestly I have been going through like a little rough time these past few weeks with like me being like a stay-at-home mom, and like me being like with my kids all the time, and like I don't know, even though I do take them to daycare, like I'm still always home, and it does like take a little bit of a mental toll on like my mental health. But I just think it's just because I have so much going on, like with the kids, you know, homework, and like just being like a stay-at-home mom is so hard when you have to, I mean I don't have to, but obviously I want to like clean the house, cook, do laundry, do this, do that, and I also want to make time for myself. I want to go to the gym, I want to do this, I want to do that, and like I also want to work, but it's so hard because it's like, who's gonna pick up and take my babies to daycare or school when I have to work, you know? So it's just been like a lot on me lately. I feel like writing your emotions on like a piece of paper is just so helpful, because you're not really like expressing these emotions to anybody, so you don't feel like anybody is gonna judge you, but you're also letting them out by like writing it down. So if you have been feeling like that, not even about like being a stay-at-home mom, but just anything in general, like I highly recommend getting yourself a journal. I literally got this journal at Marshall's for $6, so I highly suggest, if you're somebody who is like struggling with anything right now, just get yourself a journal and start journaling. I promise you guys, you're gonna feel so much better. But now it is time to go pick up my baby, so I really have to go already because I have to make a few stops. So let's go. Okay, I got my dog's pill, so I'm gonna go to my mom's house now to give it to him. I'm gonna stop by Starbucks because today is the free tall drink or something like that, so I'm gonna go get myself a little free tall drink. I was gonna make my coffee at home. I actually have not bought Starbucks for like a long time, but it's a free drink, why not? Hopefully it's free. If it's not, then that sucks because I only came for the free drink. Hi, can I do 2 birthday cake pops?
2 birthday?
Yes. So update, this was not free. You have to get like just like a plain iced or hot coffee, and I got a brown sugar shaken espresso, so that's why it wasn't free. I ended up getting a grande. As you guys can see, I'm home now, and I bought the babies these little letters on Amazon so they can play with them. Esta es una A. ¿Qué letra es esta, Ari?
Es un cucú.
Es un cocodrilo, pero ¿qué letra es? Es una A. Puedes escribir la P. Good job. We're just playing for a little bit right now. I do have to do the dishes. Hey, Addie, baby, no se lo quites, mamá, please. ¿Se lo puedes dar, por favor?
Behind in my grading, I tried to get started with some of your stuff, and then things kept coming up. It's like never ending. I tried to grade, so we will get started with our lecture. Biology is the study of living things, to the ecology side of things. And some of the ecology gynecology, if you were taking a gynecology class, you would definitely still be.
My class is over now. I literally got so sleepy right now at the end of my class. I was like falling asleep in there, but it's getting kind of late, so I have to go make dinner. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna make something super quick and easy because it's already like 7. Wow, beautiful. Okay, this is what I made the babies for dinner. Just some rice, eggs with weenie, and some strawberries. Something quick and super easy. Here, Papa. Yummy. Hi guys, it is currently the next day and oh my gosh, what a night it was last night. As you guys saw from like the little clip that I inserted right now, I did end up at the hospital last night, and you guys, honestly, like it was like a little bit of like a scary situation. So last night after like my whole day, whatever, maybe around 8 p.m. I was gonna get started on dinner. I had made the kids something to eat, and then I was gonna start dinner for me and my husband, and then it was getting kind of late, so maybe we were like, okay, maybe like let's not do dinner and let's just go get food. And literally as I was leaving, I just felt like gush of blood, and I was like, that's weird, like I just ended my cycle, like I was already on my period and my period had already ended like 3 days ago. And I don't know, I just thought it was weird. So I went to the bathroom, I went to go check, and I was bleeding a lot, and then I started to get blood clots, which is why I got scared and I got worried, because I was like, why is this happening to me right now? Like I already got my period. I was so confused, and the blood clots weren't like the small regular ones that you get during your period. They were a little bit bigger than that, so I was concerned, but I was like, okay, like maybe it's just part of my period, you know, maybe I'm having like a weird period this month, I don't know. And whatever, I just kind of like tried to ignore it, but I was just kind of like still in the bathroom. And then I don't know, after a while, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I get out, and then I start to feel really dizzy and like weak and almost like lightheaded. And then that's when I was like, okay, like this does not feel right, I need to go to the hospital. So I called my mom to pick up the babies, and I told my husband, I was like, I think I need to go to the hospital, but like you need to take me because I don't feel like good and I can't drive. So we went, and basically we ended up going, waited for like 3 hours, and this whole time I was literally bleeding. My pants had like leaked through. I literally had like a sweater in the front, a sweater in the back. So after like 3 hours, finally saw the doctor, and this whole time I was waiting, they had done blood work, they had taken my vitals, they had given me a urine sample, and I was just like doing all of that. And pretty much the doctor said that like they don't have an answer to why I was bleeding like this, but he's like, I promise, like you're not bleeding out. I was like, okay, are you sure? Because that's literally what it feels like, because I was going through pads really quick. And he was like, no, he was like, this is normal, like not normal, but normal as in for like the situation. He was like, yeah, like usually we have about like, I think he said like 6 girls or 7 girls a day like coming in because they're bleeding, and most of the time it's like pretty normal, and they just kind of have to like wait it out. And I was like, okay. And after he like left, then I felt like I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom and I asked them for another pad because I had already gone through all of mine, and they gave it to me. I went to go change, and TMI, sorry, as I'm like sitting to go to the bathroom, then I just feel like a big old blood clot coming out, like literally like this big. Even talking about it makes me kind of like, I don't know. And then right after that one, another one. So I literally had like 2 like big blood clots, and I freaked out because they hadn't been that big. I literally like changed really quick, and then I'm gonna go tell him like, oh my gosh, this just happened. He was like, oh yeah, like that happens, it's normal in the situation. And I was like, really? Because it does not feel normal. He's like, yeah, sometimes it could even be as big as like your fist. And I was like, what? So they were like, okay, we're gonna send you home. And yeah, I ended up getting sent back home, and they told me to just monitor my bleeding for now and to call my gynecologist. I believe that's what it's called. And yeah, that's what I did today in the morning. I called her, and I have not been able to really get a hold of her, but they did say that she would call back, so I have just been waiting for that. And I feel a little bit better. I don't feel too dizzy anymore, and also I feel like I feel a little bit better because I am not bleeding as much. Like, I am still bleeding, but it's kind of more like of a period now. It's kind of like your first day on your period. So that's making me feel a little bit better, that it's not like I'm not going through pads like often. And the blood clots are like still there, but also not as often, and maybe not as big. But yeah, that's what my situation was last night, and I'm just gonna pretty much wait and see what happens, and if I get a call back from the doctor. I have been doing a little bit of research. I know I probably shouldn't, but I know, well, the doctor said that it could be due to like hormones, it could be due to stress, and it could be due to like maybe just like your cycle, which all kind of makes sense. Yeah, that is what happened to me last night. That's why I am here. I am super thankful that my mom was able to come and take my baby. So she took them for the day, and she also brought me food so I could eat. And I literally have just been resting all day. Like, I have not done anything. It's already like 2 p.m. and I have just been sitting here watching TV. And honestly, like, it feels really, really good to just sit here and do nothing. I feel like things like this happen to us so we can slow down. I feel like it's like God's way of telling us, like, you need to take a break, you need to slow down, and you need to just take it easy on yourself. I will probably keep you guys updated in the next vlog or on my TikTok, Instagram. So if you guys are not following me there, then make sure to follow me on all of my socials so you guys can stay updated. And that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, then I appreciate you for watching all the way through. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye.